I took an angle grinder and I ground down this little section of my patio floor. I researched on YouTube and someone suggested a $7 grinding wheel disc from Amazon. And so I ordered it and I got it done. I'm gonna show you how I did it. The checkered part of the floor used to have tile, so for a long time I debated whether to retile this area or not, and in the end I decided not to, mainly for budget reasons. There's just other projects in the house I would rather focus my efforts on, so I decided to paint the floor instead. Now, we could have put cement on the edge here, but we didn't, and sometimes that's how projects go. You find another fix and you just get it done. Over analyzing what could have been done isn't gonna fix it, so here we are. I needed to figure out what options I had to fix this issue, and that's when I learned about this grinding wheel. This area I needed to grind down wasn't much, it's only about 6 feet long. I'm not gonna grind down the whole slab, literally just this edge. So I wet down the concrete to minimize the amount of fine dust that will be produced by grinding. Here's the deal. Technically, I could have still put cement here, kind of like a ramp, but cement doesn't adhere well to paint. And this has been cured for like 2 months now, which means I would have had to remove the paint first, possibly try to power wash the paint off, and if that didn't work, I'd end up having to grind it off anyway. Again, I was looking for an easier solution, something inexpensive that didn't require me having to purchase a new tool or pay a ton of money. I happen to own an angle grinder, and all I had to do was buy this diamond grinding wheel and give it a go. Well, guess what? It worked. And here's what I learned. If you're gonna try this with a battery-powered angle grinder, you'll need most of the batteries, if not all of them. Most of my power tools are DeWalt, so I own quite a few batteries. Each battery gave me about 5 to 10 minutes of continuous grinding. I went through a total of 4 batteries in 30 minutes. 2 of those batteries were power stacks, which gave me about 10 minutes of power each. I would say having a corded angle grinder would be more efficient than having to switch out batteries multiple times. And of course, wearing a good mask and the proper PPE is a must to protect your lungs and your face. I wore my 3M mask and glasses. After I got done, I gave everything a good spray and let it completely dry before inspecting my final work. This is how it turned out. You can tell where the concrete was ground down, but that doesn't bother me. Overall, it's just so much better. No more trip hazard and no more sharp edges. I love it. This area could probably use a good power wash, and really, eventually the color's gonna probably all even out. And it's just concrete, guys. I'm not entering a contest for best work of art, so it's gonna be fine. So there you go. That is literally all there was to it. I thought it was actually a pretty easy job. Was it scary? A little bit, but always make sure to go low and slow and wear the proper PPE. That makes a big difference. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. I will link all of the products below. Till next time, happy DIYing!